Hey, what's up, my peoples of the good world today, man? We got some good people, we got some evil people. And I'm one of the superheroes that's left on earth. Today's topic is I'm riding around through the city today. And I seen a little what they call it, the things they set on people's lawns and the little signs that they set on the curb. And one of them said, defund the police, Toledo Police Department. And it didn't do nothing but trigger this thought that I have today. A couple videos ago, I already stated to y'all how they got the state troopers around here in Toledo because they hold more jurisdiction in the Toledo Police Department. They don't tow our cars to the Toledo Police Department. They tow them to Monclova or, some other township where it costs us more, or if those who can't afford it end up getting their cars repossessed from them or just say forfeited at that say. So they are attacking us black folks in the city of Toledo. And it makes you wonder who's orchestrating this. Is it the law director? Is it the mayor? Is it the chief? Is it the lieutenant of Toledo Police Department? I don't know who it is behind the scenes, but y'all probably got more insight on that. But what do they mean by defund the police? Specifically, defund the Toledo police. It says on this sign that I just seen. So I'm going to reach out to them and try to get them on the Word on the Streets podcast and get more further detail into it. But I'm not the only one feeling this way. We are. They got this thing this whole week called Click It or Ticket Week. And with that being said, they're pulling over anybody for suspicion of not having on their seatbelt. Just another tactic to fuck with us for no apparent reason. This is just what they do in the city of Toledo. But who's orchestrating this? Not only are they injuring us financially, they are going after us. It's intentionally being done. And yet I've yet to see a state trooper out the Lexus and out in that area targeting white folks. And no, we ain't picking on white folks, but it's a black and a white issue. They're not targeting any other ethnic group but African-American black folks in Toledo, Ohio. And this is specifically, I don't know if it's because of the election year, and you know how they do it during election year. They get the, they get the targeting us, trying to make us angry, rile up our anger, and keep us, infuriated by just basic things that we're blinded by other things that's going on in the media and other things in society. As I also stated in another vehicle that I want to try to watch out for was, you notice there's been a lot of black killing cop videos that they're just now airing, and putting more focus on that, in the news. So beware of that. That's the fear monger I was talking about. And this is what, they do to make us look like bad people and create this anger and create this chaos that's going on in the United States of America to this day. So they say it's not racial, but it is. And we also see that the kudos to the Clark girl that plays for Iowa and went to the WNBA, but you notice they've been showing her more than they've been showing any of the other stars. You know what I'm saying? So I quite understand what's going on. So just bringing this to the attention. Like I said, this is not facts or anything. This is my personal opinion, and this is my disclaimer that I have a right to express my opinion and what I think about things. Now, I don't only be taking it to the racial us versus them situation, but it's obvious. You can't hide what's in the face. You know what I'm saying? And with the Toledo police out here, the SED, the state troops, man, they are here to all-time high this summer. We're not going to even be able to enjoy the summer under the Democrats' rule due to the fact that this is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to scare us. They're trying to make us stay in the house. They don't want us to feel comfortable riding up any of our neighborhood streets. And this is being intentionally done. You notice during the daytime, you barely see a police at all. But then once second shift and the nightfall get to clicking in when they know African Americans are riding around the town doing what we do, then they coming up with this plan and they're sweating us at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but y'all need to be mindful of it and pay attention. If you got to call down to your city, local politicians, if you got to go down there to the mayor's office, if you got to call your local councilwomen or councilmen or anybody that's in power that can bring awareness to this issue, the news is not talking about it. 13, 24, 11, they're not talking about it. But actually, look how they are sweating us African Americans. And if we do, let's do an audit and we can get a high power attorney in Toledo who's not working for them to do an audit as to how many black persons they pulling over versus how many white people they pulling over. We're not saying they're not pulling white folks over. We're not saying they're not pulling Mexicans or Chinese or whoever over. But the majority of those they are pulling over, what are you pulling them over for? You just basically doing the random, hey, nigger, you got your ID on you? Hey, nigger, you supposed to be on the plantation, get back to the plantation. That's the old thing they used to do. And it's still going on and it's running rapid right now in our black community. Now, with the defund the police situation, have y'all noticed that there's not one black person on the raid truck? You know what I'm saying? We know because we see them every day raiding the community. There's not one brother that's aligned with them. Could this be a secret hate group that congregated up and is hired by our law director, our chief, or our mayor? Who knows? We haven't seen the mayor in the neighborhood yet. You know what I'm saying? Talking to us about issues. He basically went underground. We don't hear from him. We don't talk to him until it's election time. Then he want our vote. And that's been the same practice, So that's why I'm going Republican this year, because we could see the same old tactics, the same old things they've been giving us from the Democrats, the 3-strike laws, the Rockefeller laws, all that was passed by the Democrats. And that's all to keep niggas in line, keep us in check, keep us in trouble, keep us in jail, keep us in debt. So we're relying on their systematic system to keep us down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying this out of anger. I'm not saying it. I'm not mad. I'm not even going through that. I don't have no warrants. I ain't been in trouble in years. I don't have no complications with anything. But at the end of the day, I'm just enlightening my people on what's going on in the real world. And those who are being distracted by other things and not actually seeing what I am seeing. But the defund the police banner or the sign that I just seen sitting on Detroit and Bancroft, that is a reason. That is an organization who have organized and aligned, and they know some things we don't know politically. I'm just telling you on the street level, because this is each one teach one, and I'm here to share with my people what my opinion is due to the power of the freedom of speech constitutional right that we have in America, and along with any other right that we have in America. But if y'all notice, there, like I said, there's no black folks on the raid truck. So we don't know what they're doing. They coming in our property, they bashing windows, they knocking this out, they knocking windows out, they busting people's fish tanks, and then we are left with the property damage, and we cannot get compensation back for that, even if they don't find nothing. Now, another thing is this. The Victims of Crime bill. Do you guys know that you got a right that if you've been shot, you can go downtown and file a Victims of Crime bill, and they have to compensate you with income lost by any job or anything that, you know, psychological trauma that you went through? Look into the Victims of Crime bill. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, have y'all noticed it ain't nothing but white police rolling through our neighborhood? I haven't seen the black police. They got us stationed at the malls, stationed at these restaurants, or stationed downtown watching over white folks where we can't even, where the black officers that is on the force not patrolling our neighborhoods at night. They're not patrolling their own neighborhoods at night. Why is that a problem? Why, I think as a law director or even the chief of police or whoever, they are sicking these white folks who have this ideology about us on us in our community, and they have enough black folks on the police department where should be a black and a white person in every car. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a black person on the SED at all. When they got rid of Tracy Kennard and all the rest of them, they got rid of them all. So that was systematically to keep the pressure and the heat on niggas' backs. Now, y'all could chime into this video. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about it, y'all personal opinion, and let me know. And then I'll get back with y'all as the weeks and the days go by. But I'm going to keep uploading these videos. I'm going to keep speaking my opinion on different issues. Because if I'm wrong, the evidence shows that I'm right. You know what I'm saying? That there's not a black and white cop rolling together at all. There's not a black person on the raid truck at all. There's not a black person on the SED at all. And this is all by strategic design. And this your boy Endo the Game God, representing each one, teach one. And y'all get back with me, man, and y'all let me know what y'all think.